Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Melody of the Gods with your hosts, Amy and Kate. Again, Kate will be taking over this podcast because, again, I'm like a mythology buff. All my knowledge comes from books I've read, which aren't a lot of mythology books. So, Kate, all yours.
Alright, so, like we said last episode, today will be all about the Odyssey and about Epic. Our favourite musical. We were going to go on a white gooey rant because we are going to be talking all things mentioned Saga, giving our thoughts.
It's going to be good, but first we're going to get all the boring mythology rubbish out of the way, so I will hand you over to Kate. So go ahead, get it all over with. Go.
Alright, so let's just go through a timeline of the Odyssey, kind of what happens in it, and then we can talk how that relates to Epic. And then we can just rant about Epic for the rest of the
I'll happily
podcast.
do that. I mean, we've got nothing to do today. Well, you do, but that's later, so go ahead.
Alright, so the Odyssey is kind of the second epic that Homer created. This is following on from the Iliad, which we talked about last episode.
We apologise for the audio, by the way. That's Kate's
The
fault.
original recording for last episode, though.
The audio is Kate's fault. That's on her. It's slightly better today.
Yeah, okay. The audio issues have definitely been my fault. You have been absolutely brilliant.
I know. Thank you. It's not my first rodeo.
Having to put up with my...
Any editing and production work, which is rubbish though, that's on me. Kate's just content and audio, so and production. So it's fine.
Stuff done this week.
Yeah. Go ahead. Continue.
Alright, so the Odyssey starts off with the Council of the Gods, where Athena is bargaining with Zeus on behalf of Odysseus, who we met in the Iliad.
Yep.
He is the king of Ithaca, wife, husband to Penelope, and father to Telemachus. Telemachus has a role in a few minutes, because after the Council of the Gods, Athena visits Telemachus in Ithaca.
She does have favourites, doesn't she, Athena? I mean, it's really obvious. Ithaca royal
I still
family.
think he is her kid. I still think he is her kid, I swear.
Athena doesn't really get around. So, I really don't... Telemachus isn't smart enough, as much as I love him. He's not exactly smart enough to be Athena's kid.
But at the same time, if he's Athena and Odysseus...
Yeah, not exactly a loyal husband.
True. Okay, we can talk about that afterwards.
Yes.
Because I have a feeling you've got about 50 million thoughts on that.
Yeah, on the island. I do, yeah. Anyway, continue with the boring stuff.
So Telemachus goes to Pylos and then to Sparta, where he meets Menelaus and learns of his father's identity. He had not known who his dad was, because Telemachus was only a baby when Odysseus left to take part in the Trojan War.
Not really a good
So,
thing.
from there we go to the Second Council of the Gods, and Calypso frees Odysseus from the island where he was being held prisoner, pretty much.
Yeah,
On
he
behalf
frees
of
her from a Ouija. It's a Ouija board. No one knows how to say it, so let's just call it Ouija.
Oichichia.
Whatever, same thing.
Yeah. So, from there, Odysseus sails towards Ithaca. However, his raft gets destroyed by the absolute cranky arsehole that is Poseidon.
He's just gel.
But seriously, Poseidon does seem like a cranky arsehole sometimes.
Duh, Titanic, ring a bell. Just saying.
And then, because of the destruction of his raft, he ends up landing on the island of Scheria, where he meets Nausicaa, and begins to retell the tales of his adventures to the Phaeacians. He tells of how him and his men raided the Cyclones, who were a Thracian tribe at this point in time. How they arrived at the land of the Lotus Eaters. How he blinded Polyphemus the Cyclops to allow his men to escape.
Yeah, this is all shown in Epic, and it's really violent. Like, really violent. You gotta feel bad.
Such violence, it's unbelievable.
Yeah, you gotta kind of feel bad for the poor Cyclops. Didn't even get a warning, he just got, like, stabbed in his eye.
At the same time, he had been drugged with loads of swine.
Yeah, that's not his fault, though. They killed a sheep. He was, like, perfectly validated in killing people. Although, you know, he did kill. Yeah.
We're not talking about who he killed.
No, we're not, because I was end up crying.
You're gonna end up crying anyway, so we talk all things epic.
La 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 la, let's move on. Not today. Try and have a good day today.
Right, so he receives how he received a bad wind from Aeolus. Seriously, I don't know what it just says bad wind rather than specifically whether or not it was north wind, south wind, or that way.
Sorry, I'm just driven now. It's just a bag of wind.
Odysseus nearly reaches Ithaca, but last Tragodian giants appear and nearly destroy 11 of the ships. Circe the sorceress turns his crew into pigs.
Queen move. I mean,
and
nice.
He manages to persuade him to. She is able to be persuaded to turn them back, and then they go to visit Tiresias, the blind prophet in the underworld.
He's really taking the back road home, isn't he? Surely he would just get there faster if he just walked. Saying.
We're talking about an island here, Ames.
So he could swim a tad. I don't know. Surely there would be some other person going to the island. He could just stow away. I mean, he doesn't need to go to the underworld. Though it is my favourite saga. I mean, he really is just going and then home. It's a very long journey.
Alright, let's keep going. And then, so he takes in a ship past Sirens where he has to use wax to block out their song, which saves his men from being killed. They pass Scylla and Charybdis. The crewmaker really done these. They slaughter the sun god Helios's cattle, which causes Zeus to come down and say, and he kills everyone. But our main man, Odysseus, he lands up on the isle. And then the Phaeacians decide to bring Odysseus to Ithaca, where he stays with the swineherd Eumeos. Telemachus returns to Phaera, where he then sails to Pylos and then to Ithaca. Telemachus joins Odysseus and Eumeos, where, disguised as a beggar, Odysseus travels to the palace. And that's where we meet Penelope. Now, Penelope has been pursued by 50 suitors for the past 20 years because she's queen and the men believe they should be king.
Men.
She proposes a fight competition where she says, "Whoever can strain my husband's elbow and shoots her to axes cleanly."
Yeah, I know where you're coming from. I'll try and get the audio for it. And hopefully not
I've got a clip from one of my favourite content creators when she used the audio.
Oh, okay.
I know which clip it is.
Oh, okay, cool. I was just going to record it, but, you know, we can do your... Yeah, but I'm so looking forward to the challenge.
They have to shoot through 12 axes cleanly and they will be king. And Odysseus wins the competition because he's the only one who can do it.
Yeah, duh.
And Odysseus reveals himself to the suitors and Penelope, and with his old mentor Athena's help, he kills all the suitors.
Yeah.
He takes them down.
Yeah. Nice. Good.
And Odysseus takes back his throne. Penelope finally accepts Odysseus for who he is. And when the suitors' families attempt to take revenge, Athena is like, no, and puts an end to the violence. That's pretty much what happens.
Nice. And they all live happily ever after.
This all happens not in one book. It happens in 24 books.
Oh, good lord. And see, this is why I listen to the musical. It gets there to the point quick.
Yeah.
It was slightly more enjoyable.
Now we can talk all things that musical.
Okay. What would you like to... Sorry, you look like an evil genius there with your, like a villain pose. Like, with your swirly chair. Like, I've been expecting you, Mr. Bond.
I don't know, he's... Not sure. I just did the Megamind pose.
No, I'm sorry. That's not a Megamind pose.
No, you know the character Megamind,
Yes,
where he's like in the chair down.
Yeah, but he's got a robot piranha thing, and he bites. Yeah, I know what
You
you're
know what I
talking
mean?
about. Yeah.
Let's talk all things epic and get the part that's
The most
part of
nerdiest
conversation.
part out of the way. Okay, you go first because you're more nerdy than me when it comes to it.
Epic the Musical is something that's inspired by the Odyssey. It has some of the most amazing cast. I think they've made great casting choices. And what I love is that it includes the creator's own family.
Oh yeah. I'm sorry. Every time
honest.
Jorge uses his mum and dad, it's just like, oh my god.
To be honest, did you cry during the Underworld?
Yes, that's why it's my favourite song. The Underworld song and the Saga is my favourite saga so far. It's gonna be Ithaca than the Underworld, but the song, it was just the mix and the different beat drops and the different overlays. It's just beautiful. And then his mum comes out. The mum voices Odysseus' actual mum in the thing, and it's Jorge's actual mum singing that his mum's dead, and Odysseus is seeing for the first time that his mum died while he's on her way back, and it's just so upsetting, and it's just like, ugh.
They actually had to record that several times because
They kept crying. I mean, you would, wouldn't you? Like, oh god, I'm dead. I'll be waiting for you on the other side. And like, oh my god, no.
But that honestly is getting me a little bit teary-eyed.
Dude, I was sobbing. I was full on weeping. I was like,
Okay, so let's talk who in the cast, who's the creator. So the musical was created by Jorge Riviera Herranz, and he plays the main protagonist, Odysseus.
Yeah.
Odysseus' mentor, Athena. And I know you're gonna do the thing.
Just so tired. I mean, how could you deny a gift from her? I mean, if we were friends back then, I would have slapped you, silly.
Interview is Tegan Early. She is absolutely wonderful, and I regret that decision to this very day. Don't doubt me for this.
Good. It's gonna be on a tombstone. Rejected a gift from Athena.
So then we have Zeus, aka Thunderpants.
Yeah. Luke Holt. He is.
He is Luke Holt.
Yeah.
There's Odysseus' second in command, Armando Julian.
Not a fan of him. He's sad Odie in the bed.
Second in command. Polites, Odysseus' best friend, is voiced by the lovely Stephen Dickey. I've heard nothing but positives about that man.
He died so stupidly.
You know, originally they had him pulling through.
Jorge. It's fine. Jorge has a lot to answer for anyway. He's gonna get my therapy bill.
Yeah, so then there's that, and then who else?
Oh,
Cersei is voiced by Jorge's real-life girlfriend, Talia Zindel.
Yeah. Those two are so cute on that. They're like, oh, Jorge, where's your pose? Like, it's coming.
And then the one clip they did for Done For.
Yeah.
Where it's like she's backed up against a wall, and then like he's standing in front
Yeah,
of her.
the animatics done for Epic are always amazing. I think, let's see.
They're like, this was one of the real life videos. Like he's standing in front of her.
Oh
she's
yeah,
standing
the
by
TikTok,
wall.
yeah. That is
You know
good.
which one?
Yeah, I know exactly which one you're talking about. It is a very good marketing campaign, I will say.
That video is absolutely bloody fire.
Yeah. Let's see, there's Harmies as well. With Troy.
And also, okay, then there's our favorite God of Tricksters, God of Everything, our favorite music, Mischief Man, Hermes, voiced by Troy, who is amazing.
His songs are so good. If you can't tell, we're all rather... We don't have... Me and Kate don't have lives. so we kind of hyper-focus on Epic instead.
Okay, if anyone does not have a life, it is me, because I'm doing things every other day.
We're veering off again. But all the casting and the voice acting is amazing. I do wish that Jorge would produce it as either a musical or like a Cirque du Soleil thing, because I reckon that would be...
this would be amazing as a Cirque du Soleil thing.
It would. I mean, just imagine it. I mean, so many songs would be amazing if it's done by like ribbon dancing and like the circle hoop thing.
Right.
Like...
You know what would be absolutely brilliant? Thunderbringer.
Yay.
Okay, so let's get back to the cast because we haven't shouted everyone out. There's Kira Stone, who plays Aeolus, who is a very lovely person, very brilliant singer. Aaron Alexander, who scares the absolute shit out of me as Antinous. And then, who do I feel like
who's Penelope?
Your favourite?
My favourite's Hades, but we haven't seen him yet, so...
No, Barbara Rangui.
Calypso. I thought we'd talk about favourite god. My favourite god is Hades.
Barbara Rangui as Calypso, who
is
just knows how to make this one soul. She knows how to make Amy soul.
It's her songs are so sad though. I don't know it's Jorge's songwriting, but her song and her vocal range is so good, and her being cast as Calypso is so well done. I mean, it's just beautiful. Her voice makes you feel like you're on her Ouija island, and it's just amazing. I can't believe this is going to be the last saga we see her from. She got 2 songs. Harvey doesn't even...
No, but we thought that was the end. We wouldn't see Polities for a while. He's reappeared so many times in the flashbacks.
Yeah, but that's because it's Polities, and him and Odie have a weird little thing going on.
Yeah, and then there is the God of the Seas, who has a personal vendetta against our poor guy, Odysseus.
Which fucking one? They all do.
Yeah. Poseidon, who is voiced by Steven Rodriguez.
Yay, Steve-O. They all have cool names though, don't they? What about...
And then there are the gods and goddesses who are voiced by amazing artists.
We can't be bothered to name them all. If you want to know, go find out. I mean, we've done enough.
Yeah, we need to put a link in
I
the description of this episode.
I'll put a link to their Spotify thing. I mean, I have them all followed, so I can just put a link to mine.
Vengeance Saga. Let's talk that.
Okay.
To wrap this all up.
Let me get my... Go. Which song do you want to start with? Because I'm happy with literally any.
Well, Sorry for Loving You. That was incredible. Such raw emotion.
Yeah.
And it felt like it was kind of showing like Calypso really was trying to show that she loved him, but she realized she was being a bit of a
bitch.
And about how she went about it.
I mean, I love Calypso dearly because I understand where she's coming from. She was cast away because her dad Atlas was a Titan, but she's just trapped on an island forever. So of course she's gonna be kind of codependent with the first person she sees. She's alone with nothing. She has an island, sure, but she is alone. I mean, if you had a guy come up to the island after a millennia alone, you'd be like, oh my god, finally someone else other than me to talk to. I wouldn't really want to let them go. So, her song, Not Sorry for Loving You, is just, it portrays it. It's really heartbreaking because you can kind of understand where she's coming from. But on the other hand, you want Odysseus to come home and get with his wife because it's been ages.
Yeah, and then there's our favourite song. I think we can agree that it is our favourite song of the saga.
Yep, definitely.
It's gonna be a little bit dangerous, my friend. You need a mind to change for this. Okay. You cannot get away with playing safe for this.
Tommy's gotta love him.
And then
that entire
which I'm actually working on something too. I am following through with that.
Oh, you're gonna do a hip hop dance thingy routine with that thing. Okay.
Yeah, no, it's kind of more jazz, contemporary type vibes because it kind of works more with beats.
Jazz. What, like the Charleston thing? I don't know, dancing.
No,
I know Charleston is...
because hip hop doesn't have...
I thought you meant jazz there.
Yeah. I'm kind of doing jazz funk type, but I'm only doing really the first part where he's actually fighting Charybdis. I'm not doing the second part because then
Yeah.
That kind of doesn't work in terms of wrapping up.
And then it's my second favourite song, Get in the Water, which is a bit, I wasn't expecting it to change so much as the first, like, little snippet we got, which Jorge released, like, ages ago. But change of it becomes so much more dramatic and immersive. It's just, it's like a slow rage that consumes you, which is pretty damn accurate because of Poseidon, because it's like his rage is slow and it will consume you and drag you to the depths and kill you. Which he tried to do, but then Odie escaped using a bag of wind, which is kind of weird. But yeah, Get in the Water
But then, the other song I think is so going to be good to choreograph to, which is 600 Strike.
You mean the
Like,
most
literally
trippy, like, when I first heard 600 Strike, I was like, what the hell's gonna happen here? He got out the water, great. And it's like, oh, he's not gonna, oh my god. Drop the axe, Odie. Just drop the trident. Just drop the trident. It'd be okay. And he was like, nope, just gonna kill him. I mean, I didn't expect that darkness from Odysseus. I mean, we all know who's turning into a monster, but that was just that, whoa.
But I think he actually fully snapped after Monster, which is the Act 1 closer for the musical.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's just do a run through of all the songs so far.
In the entire sagas, or just
So, like, literally, this will test how well I know the musical. So, it starts off with The Horse and the Infant.
Yeah.
Just a Man.
Yes.
Need a Head.
Force by the Head, Open Arms, Warrior of the Mind.
Warrior of the Mind, and then starts off with Polyphemus.
Survive.
Then Survive.
Remember Them, and then My Goodbye.
Which is such a relatable song.
I know, I did get, like, a bit like, oh yes, Athena, you tell him. And then it's
so
the
like, at this point,
Storm
it's
Saga.
Like, my guy, you've really fucked up.
You don't tell a goddess off. Or reject a gift, but, you know, people are dumb sometimes.
Excuse me, I feel like I'm fine.
And then it's the Storm Saga, so it's Storm, duh. And then it's
Storm, then luck runs out, and then keep your friends close.
And then it's Ruthlessness, which is also a bop.
Yeah, and then from there we go to
Cersei.
Puppeteer.
Yeah.
Then our first choice song,
Wouldn't
which
you
is
like?
Wouldn't You Like?
Would
Then
you
Done
like
For,
taste of
and then There Are Other Ways.
Yeah.
And then your favorite saga,
And the
which is
world.
Unworld No Longer You.
And Monster, which is really annoying because why does it only have 3 songs? Why didn't we get like a song with Hades saying, Odysseus, get the fuck out of my kingdom? Where was he?
I think they were going with the characters who feature in the actual...
I know, but just like a 5-second like him in the background just saying, please get out.
Alright, we need to keep steamrolling, so
Yeah.
then we pick up with the
Suffering.
Thunder Saga with Suffering and Different Beasts.
Yeah.
And
Which is then
it's
Scylla.
sorry.
And then Mutiny.
Then Mutiny, and then Thunderbringer.
Yep.
Then Wisdom Saga picks up with Legendary, then Little Wolf,
We'll be fine.
Will Be Fine, Love in Paradise, God Games, and then most recent saga we've already said all the song names.
Yeah. And then we've got onto this one. Wow. And then
I've
it's
looked at my order.
Then it's the, last but not least, it's the Ithaca one, isn't it?
Yeah, which I seriously think is going to release at Christmas.
It's either going to be Christmas or New Year's.
No, I said it would be Halloween.
Yeah, but we were right the last time, but this year I think it's going to be New Year's. Because Christmas, I think Jorge's going to spend with Talia and wouldn't want to be busy. So New Year's, it'd be like, you know...
No, but at the same time, it would kind of bring full circle to the musical because the original Troy Saga, the first one they ever released, was released on December 25th.
Yeah, but if you think it from a musical production point of view, if he does it on New Year's, he starts the new year off with thousands of views and like production, and he's on like top of the charts before anyone else has released new songs, so Jorge would be most popular than anyone else. So if you think about it like that, and there's business like acumen, he might do it like that.
Yeah.
It depends which one.
We need to wrap this up. We've got less than a minute.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
Alright, thank you guys so much for listening, and next week we'll be picking it up with one of our other favorite myths, which will be Orpheus and Eurydice.
Yes!
And then we'll go from there.
Yeah, we don't have a plan for after that.
Listening to Melodies of the Gods.
See you
All
later. Bye.